Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this video or hearing this audio. Let's get straight to it. Run your race. Run your race. Throughout this journey, what we're going to have to focus on is what we wish to achieve, right? The things that we truly, in our heart's desire, want to achieve and wish to get, not based off what others are doing or how they're doing it. And I think it was, who was it? One of the presidents, probably Roosevelt, who said, comparison is the thief of all joy. I know you've heard it before. It's nothing new. But it truly is, right? Because rarely do we compare ourselves in the correct way. Because I still think comparison is a tool that can be used to propel us and get us forward. The problem is we rarely do it the right way. For instance, we'll go on social media, right? And I hate to use it as the devil because social media is what I use. Social media is what we're using. That's how we're connecting, right? One way or another. But the reality is we go there and we see highlights, right? We see highlights. Never do we sit there and say, wait a second. I see this guy selling tons of houses, doing all these flips. Oh man, this guy is just killing it on Amazon. Oh, whoa, this is amazing. Very rarely do we say, oh, wait a second. He's 48 and he's been doing this for how long? Since 2011. Damn. Why? Because we don't compare ourselves to the stepping stones that it took to get there. We compare ourselves to end products. Way more often than not, we compare ourselves to end products. And we have this generation, this world where we idolize the reward instead of the journey. Like we look for the people that live the quote unquote easy life, right? We want to have that Kardashian life. I hate to use them as an example, but let's just say that, right? We want to have that, hey man, I just did a tape, or I just sold this, or I just showed up at this event and now I'm getting millions of dollars, instead of idolizing a worthy life, right? And you hear that stuff about, hey man, if you chase the money, yada, yada, yada. I love money. I love money. Money is an amazing tool that allows you to show love the way you wish to. But I'm also very aware I wasn't put here to just chase money. None of us were. Anybody that's actually on this journey here, you have a bigger purpose. I know that's hard for people to believe, that every single human being has a purpose, but it is true. No one is here by mistake. I know you have a cousin or a friend or somebody that's, some crackhead, and you're like, well, what they're here to, all they do is cause pain. But their pain might be the key to open up somebody else's gift, right? Like somebody in their family all of a sudden says, yo, you know what, man? I'm going to lead this whole drug rehabilitation center, and I'm going to start it, and it's going to be all online and da-da-da-da-da. I don't know. I'm just giving you an example. But we're all here with a purpose. And if you're here, it's because you have a purpose. If you feel like a loser, the only people that can feel like a loser are people that inherently have a desire to win. Because if you look around and you see people that aren't doing much and they're living in bliss, guess what? They don't have that inherent desire to really, really tackle what their purpose is, to really, really take their life to a next level. So if you're doing this with me, remember, you are here because you want more. And you are running your race, not mine, right? Not anybody else's in the group, not anybody online. Matter of fact, it might do you good to just, during these 30 days, pull back a little bit. Pull back a little bit from the social media. Pull back from the news. Pull back from all these other things that are going to infiltrate your brain. Listen to some of the audio that I suggest. Watch some of the videos I suggest. Do this every morning. Like I said yesterday, you should be doing this first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning is taking in these videos. Don't get me wrong, man. Like I said, I have dreams of just disappearing sometimes, right? Like, let me just get out of here. I just want to make my money and poof, Ramos. But I wasn't put on earth to do that. I was put on earth to do this at this moment, right? Am I going to be doing this in a year? I don't know. But at this moment, this makes me feel fulfilled. This is what I was put here to do. Figure out what you were put here to do and continue to run your own race. I told you yesterday, people will consistently try to soak up your time, right? They'll try to take your time and make it theirs. They don't care what's on your plate. They're worried of themselves. So worry about your race the same way they worry about theirs.